Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer. I am a tarot reader, Reiki master, and all things in between, but simply I'm a channel of spirit. And so as I'm coming into this channel already today, if you've joined me before, you know that I typically do like a week ahead reading for the collective. I am feeling a little bit different, so I'm going to follow this. And what I would like you to do for our listeners, and this is the collective, is that to think of a situation that's currently happening right now in your life, whether it is career, relationships, your home, or self-image. So just think of a situation that has been on your mind recently, and these cards are going to help apply what you need to know in order to help overcome this situation. So I'm feeling a real pull to Venus today, hence the relationships, the well-being, the self-image, and trying to really come in and utilize that energy to help the situations coming forward. And so as you're thinking of your situation, we have a couple of things coming forward. Let's see. So with the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles, we are coming forward and we are coming into a period where you may be struggling to balance things. Okay, so that happens. We struggle to balance things, and when we're not balanced, things start to fall apart when we neglect other portions. But it seems right now with your situation, you are coming into new opportunities and more planning, particularly if you are planning on writing some type of contract, whether that's a marriage certification, congratulations if you're on that path, or if you're working in some type of situation where you're writing a contract or your home to get work done. Okay, things are being balanced right now, and it's very good overall, even though it seems a little bit rocky. But if you lean into your emotions more, you'll know that you have support from your loved ones. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, lean on the people close to you, particularly a feminine energy that is more patient, that one is trustworthy. They can really help pull you back down and ground you so you can overcome the situation. And let's see if we have any more advice. Take a rest. You do not have to have all the answers this week. You may not have all the answers by the end of the month, but you will get closer to that. So do not worry, and particularly those who have been asking about a relationship. You're right. If you are hearing the word twin flame, I don't typically like to use those types of connections with the twin flames, but if you are really feeling that connection with another person, whether it is a romantic relationship or a really good friend, your intuition is right. That person is here to teach you something. They're helping you balance. They are helping you learn a little bit more, but it's still not quite the right time to bring everything together, because there's still time for you to come back in yourself to understand your own emotions. And while you may not understand what I'm hearing from spirit, there's things that are going to be happening, particularly within this month, that you may not exactly understand what's going on. But through all of it, know that a blessing is on its way, particularly within like the middle of May for a lot of you who are asking about romance or had that situation in your head. Things are going to be revealed to you, and things are going to be, what could it be like? Allow yourself to imagine a little bit more, because anybody on this radio show is absolutely wonderful. Any tarot reader that you go to, any psychic, they can be great, but all they're really doing is going in and helping you pull out the answers that you already know. Everybody has intuition. Everybody already has the answers, and this is what's coming up with that planet Venus coming together. It lies within knowing your self-worth and knowing all the potential that you do have, because you have all this incredible energy coming forward and just pouring down on top of you, and the opportunities are coming as well. You just got to find that balance. So, and again, you're not going to find that balance straight away. You're going to have to rest and you're going to have to refill your own cup first. So, if you're tired, if you're doing too much, take a break, take a self care day. It's going to be completely fantastic. So, give it time. Give it time, especially those who are trying too hard, who are trying to force things to completion. Again, whether that's relationship or something in your career, it needs time. So absolutely, don't worry about it. The Venus energy is coming up very clearly now as it's coming out of retrograde. So we all have a little bit of beauty coming our way, some a little bit extra with finances too, making our home feel beautiful, especially if you're on the hemisphere that spring is coming, even though it's a little bit cold where I'm at. Um, it's going to be an incredible month. It's going to be a little bit busy, but you are creating something beautiful, especially with your loved ones. So whatever situation will on your mind, give it time, because the blessings are coming. All right, and we are going to move into our caller today. So we have Beth. Hello, Beth. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
It's good to have you tonight. So, have you ever called in on a show before? Had a tarot reading?
Yes, I think I have had a tarot reading. I'm
Awesome.
not sure.
Well, if you haven't or if you have, it's okay. We'll do this together. So, what type of questions did you have today?
I want to know the outcome of my grandson situation and if my wedding venues will come to light this summer.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be an ending with your grandson. There's a need for balance, but before the balancing come in, an ending has to happen. There is, what is this ending about? A unity, being together with somebody, finding independence again. So potentially walking away from another person, and needing to find that independence once again. It does seem like it could have been kind of an attachment here, unhealthy attachment, unhealthy relationship, but there was a
Yeah.
lack of independence here. So in order for him to regain that balance, he does have to walk away fully. It seems like that is already happening. It is hard, definitely not easy, but the balance is coming back, that temperament's coming back, and overall getting the more emotional balance. And as that emotional balance comes through, the finances are going to get better as well, particularly around the job. So it is going to play out relatively good. I love to see that. It's just going to take a little time because the cards I'm seeing here are indicating while there may be a lot of movement, it's going to take a little bit more time for all of the unsettledness to come back into a peaceful place. But I am hearing 3 weeks, give it 3 weeks for things to kind of shift a little bit more. It will not be finished by 3 weeks. And then 66 days, I'm seeing a lot of threes. 66 days is important. And then, okay, March 2029. I know this is a long time in the future, and you're probably going to forget this by the time that comes forward. I'm going to tell you now, there's going to be a huge shift in your life, in his life, and don't be surprised that, or maybe not be surprised that you'll have a few extra family members coming into your life. So just know that March
Beautiful.
2029 will be a very, very incredible time for him. Okay, does that sound good? Did you get the information you needed that part? All right.
Yes, I
Then
did that. Yes.
Okay, wedding venue. Okay. I'm liking this so far. You still got some work to do, okay?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A lot of work to do and not a whole lot of time. What I do love is that, well, there's love. I love seeing that because it is a wedding proposal that's surrounded in love. And so that is a very good sign to have. The wedding is going to happen exactly the day you want it to happen. You're going to get the day you want. You're going to get the weather that you want. So if you're thinking about something outside, You're going to get the weather that you want. It may be a little bit hotter or humid, that, but overall, it's going to be very good. If you are thinking of an outside venue, do ask about the plants on the land, because you may have some guests that are a little bit more sensitive or have more seasonal allergy type things, or there could actually, I'm seeing plants that could cause a rash, and it doesn't look like poison ivy, but there's plants that could irritate skin, some of the guests of your skin, the skin of your guest, if I can speak. So just keep that in mind. But there's a lot of happiness, but you got to go back and look at your plans, because it seems like perhaps you got a contract and there's things within that contract that isn't quite working out as you need to. So go in and see if you have another person to help look over through like any type of situations or things with the venue to really go into the details. Okay. Oh, I'm trying. Something's coming in, so I'm trying to listen as we're coming forward. Your wishes are going to come true, but I don't feel like the venue that you currently have in mind is going to be what your final thing. Whether it is a different room or a slightly different location, there's a change needing to happen in order for it to flow a little bit more smoothly. So what is this change? What can Beth look out for? Okay.
I am going to be the owner of these venues. So what you're telling me is very detailed in the fact, you're telling me that it's me getting married, but what you're telling me is stuff that I need to watch out for, because plants are something that I have been absolutely trying to figure out for this farm, for the outdoor venue. Just for looks, and then two, people, seasonal allergies and whatnot, because it's going to be an outdoor venue here. The other venue that I'm going to have is an indoor-outdoor venue, and it's in another location. And the contracts that I'm going to divvy up for my little business, I need to go into more detail. You are very correct with what you're saying, other than it's not me getting married. It's everybody else getting married because I created a venue. But well, you are right. I do need to go into more detail, because I've been very weird about contracts. And do I have everything? Have I covered everything? So, yeah, you nailed that.
So if you're not in a relationship, let me tell you whether it's coming for you. We only have about 30 seconds left. So I really want you to understand that getting a lawyer, even if you don't typically do that, is going to be needed in this. And the indoor-outdoor venue, try to hold off on it a little bit, put more work within the outdoor venue, and kind of see a little bit, just hold back a little bit on the indoor-outdoor. It's not the time for things for that to thrive. But it will, but not right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, it will. But yes, you are exactly right. We do have some more things that the indoor-outdoor venue has definitely been a work in progress and has needed a lot of love.